All right, we did it. It worked. What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Blood Splatter Chatter. My name is Verno, and tonight, very excited to be celebrating the 1-year anniversary of starting this show with some of the people that have helped me along the way. We're going to be playing a little trivia. We got some fun segments, and one point in the show, we will be giving away a couple of Blu-rays, two of my favorite movies of all time right here, Rosemary's Baby and The Blob. Whoa, am I the only one hearing that delay?
No, I hear it.
This is my fucking phone. That's why. My bad. The chat telling them we were having technical difficulties. What the fuck is that? All right. So with me, we have Mr. Rockin Robbie Billups first. What up, my brother? Thank you for being here.
Dude, of course, it's an honor. Happy anniversary, dude. 1 year. It feels like it's been 80.
It feels like it's been like 6 months at the same time. Like at one point, it feels like I've been doing this forever, but the other, it's like, damn, it flew up on a year. When I did the Cerebros, I did that. I noticed it had been like 2 years, and I never celebrated anything. I was like, this time we're doing it. But one of the guys been here with me damn near every step along the way. Most of the episodes, Mr. Missing Lynk from Supreme Clientele. Excellent show last night, guys. What up, brother? Thank you for being here, man.
Oh, of course, man. I mostly just wanted to come to kick these guys' ass, but it is a celebratory day. Yeah, big ups to that, man. A whole year. It does seem like it's been cheers to 100 years on YouTube, by the way, but it does seem like it's been 6 months at the same time, you know? Like time flies when you're having fun. Say that.
Hells yeah. And Mr. Stu, who I feel like I met less than a year ago. You're one of the dudes I met like through the course of doing this show, and you've become a friend, man. So whatever, brother. I'm happy you can make it.
Bro. Absolutely. Again, happy 1 year. It's an honor to be here. Like I said last night, I've discovered so many great horror films, both with you and with Robbie on PCP Movie Night. So it's an honor to be here with you gentlemen celebrating, man. I'm so happy to see y'all.
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you guys in the chat. Inja Benja, she's been here like so many of the shows. I so appreciate that, as well as Rogue Collecting, Sal, and Mr. 9-Panel Grid. Love having you on, E. E and Stu with Nick over on Comic Culture. In about an hour, they're going to be talking to Mark Russell, who is definitely not Mark Ruffalo. So if you comic fans out there, Stu's going to be dipping off in about an hour. So I won't hate you guys if you go and watch Mark Ruffalo or Russell, either one. Thank you, E. I appreciate you, brother. Oops. There it is. Thank you, brother. So the way I plan on doing this, I have some brand new unopened decks of horror cards. So I figure we'll kick off about like the first 20 minutes or so, just like going back and forth, no score. We'll just have some fun answering some horror trivia, maybe doing a little bullshitting along the way if we feel so inclined. And then I have a couple of segments set up where I will show you guys some stills. I'm going to show you guys a crime scene, and then you guys have to tell me who the killer is or what movie it's from. And then I have another one where I show you guys a zombie, and you have to name the zombie movie that zombie is from. And then also at one point we'll be doing the giveaway. But then at the end of this, and Robbie, I don't know if I told you this part when you were asking me backstage, at the end of it, I am going to keep score. We'll peel out about 30 of these cards or whatever, and we'll go around.
Smoked so bad.
Well, you'll be fucking over there hanging out with the Incredible Hulk.
I'm going to be spectating. These two? Yeah.
You'll be gone. You'll be over there talking to Russell by then. I plan on doing that later in the show.
It all depends on the decade that the questions are from.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I want to start off that way. I feel like I have a pretty good general knowledge. I feel like out of all you guys, I listen to the most horror podcasts. And so there's so many questions that I answered yesterday, and it was the same with Wes when we did this on Instagram, that neither of us had seen the movie, but we listened to a lot of horror podcasts, so we knew the answers. But Robbie, I wanted to start with you real quick. Like, what are your strengths and weaknesses in the horror game? I think of you as the guy that's like, oh, Robbie's going to know it all, but you got some weaknesses.
I think my strengths will be anything before the year 1990, right? Yeah. And I think I'll be okay a little bit after that, but my weakness will be anything post 2010 for sure. Totally. Anything modern or elevated. I mean, I'm just a casual, you know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, right. That was one segment I considered doing at the end, especially like if Phable was going to be here. I was gonna do the casuals versus Robbie, where it was just us versus you at the end. But I don't know. I think because of what you're saying, but the opposite of your weaknesses is Link's strength. So what do you think, Link? What are your weaknesses? What are your strengths?
I'm right there. I'm the opposite of Robbie. I'm definitely more of a 2000s kid. I'd say 90s as well. Like I know some 80s stuff, but that's when it gets a little murky for me, like 80s
Right.
and before. But my strengths are definitely the last 20, 25 years.
Totally, 100%. And then my man who he has no strengths. He's
Yeah,
all,
don't come to me with this shit. Like my weaknesses is the entire genre. I might be a little bit better, like Link said, in the last 20 years, but dude, yeah, I feel like I'm still discovering this genre for sure. Absolutely.
I mean, me too in a lot of ways, man. Like that's the other thing is like I'll know some things, I'll know some deep cuts, but I will shock everybody and even myself with some of the shit that I don't know, and some of the movies that I haven't seen, and some of the actors and actresses' names that I don't know and don't know how to pronounce. So let me go ahead and open this brand new deck of cards, and we'll get this shindig rolling. If I can not damage them while opening them. All right. What does it say? Like how I was wondering beforehand, like how awkward will I make this opening card bit? So far, pretty awkward.
This is
But
an
that's
open
okay.
note test too, right? Because I got my notebook
No.
here with me. I
Yeah,
took
right.
notes.
I know you guys in the chat. Make sure you're playing along. And when we do the giveaway, just don't use the internet. You know what I mean? You don't got to use it. But if you have to, you have to. All right, let's dive in. Oh, I'm looking at the fucking answers. I want to be looking at the questions. So I realize I'm going to have them down here the whole time. Just trust me. I'm not doing anything shady. So let us begin.
Sure.
All right. Let's dive in. Oh, and by the way, some of these are fucking really hard, and some of them are so easy, it's ridiculous. It's like, oh my God. And they'll give away so much of the answer in the question. So you might be okay, Stu.
Heard.
So let's dive in. Who, Robbie, this is for you. Who are the only two actors who have faced off against an alien, a Terminator, and a Predator? This is a good one. They want two.
Bill Paxton,
Bill Paxton.
Oh, what a
Alien,
legend.
Terminator, and a Predator.
R.I.P. to the legend.
Yeah, Bill Paxton for sure. I thought he was the only one, but
Well, he's the only one to have been killed by one. There's a huge debate about the other actor who people say has been killed, but there's a technicality that says he hasn't been killed by a Terminator, an alien, and a Predator. This other guy.
all right. I'll take a stab and say Lance Hendrickson.
Great answer. It is. And by the way, there's two answers on the back because there's two questions on the front. So this is the way I'll be doing that, where I'll cover it up. Lance Henderson and Bill Paxton. Rockin Robbie Billups. Congratulations. I was debating. Usually I was doing two questions per, but I'll just do one question. Link, this one's for you. This 2001 film involves a religious fanatical father taking his two sons on a divine mission to kill demons. This movie is fucking awesome.
Oh my God. It's got Bill Paxton in it.
Yep. Oh, yeah. How weird.
Man, what's that shit called?
Deliverance?
No, that's a good guess though. Stu, did you have a guess?
I know exactly what it is. Like I'm picturing that scene from it, but I can't remember the name of it.
Rockin Robbie?
Frailty.
Frailty, my friend. Frailty.
Good call.
That is a great movie that we covered on Dylan's Horror Show last year.
You found the Bill Paxton
So
card,
good.
man.
Yeah, I know, right? Right off the bat with the Bill Paxton card. All right, this one is for you, Stu. What does the green liquid contain in the 1987 film Prince of Darkness?
I do not. I don't know this one.
Robbie?
Hey, oh man. What does it contain? It's something like I don't know, Satan's soul or semen or something like that.
I hope it says Satan semen on this fucking card. It does. It says the essence of Satan.
That's
Otherwise known
that's close enough.
as
Yep.
Satan's semen.
That'll work.
All right. And by the way, I also didn't mention this will be the only portion that I will get to play along because I don't know the fucking answers and shit. So this one's for me. An investigator ends up on a Scottish island where the inhabitants have an unhealthy obsession with sexuality in this 1973 film. That would be a film that I've watched twice now that I tried to get into, and everybody said it's the greatest British horror film ever made. And it's just so fucking weird to me. I've never really got into it. It's The Wicker Man. I don't know why I looked at it before I answered, but
I love The Wicker Man.
I knew I know you. I figured you did, bro. I figured you did. It's on like everybody's list. It's like one of the greatest horror films of all time. It just hasn't really clicked with me anytime yet. What up, Phable? Thank you for popping in. Kenneth Bird up in the building.
Kenneth, what up?
What up? What up? What up? Oh yeah, that's a good point, E. I told you not to use the internet for this, but you're on YouTube. That's a really good.
You lose all your audience.
Goodbye. Click. All right. So where we at, man? This one is for Rockin Robbie Billups. Which Peter Jackson film stars Michael J. Fox as a ghost hunter?
The Frighteners.
The Frighteners. Mr. Missing Link, which I love that movie. I need to revisit that one. What Link? Wes Craven directed what 1991 film about two adults and a juvenile who break into a brother and sister's house and find something disturbing? I don't know why I'm using my radio voice so much for this, but I'm having fun.
You need to, man.
I'm digging it. I'm digging it.
Brother and sisters. The People Under the Stairs.
The People. I think it's right? Yeah, The People Under the motherfucking stairs. Bing, 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 bing. All right. Mr. Stu, who was born at 6 a.m. on the 6th day of the 6th month?
Oh, I don't know what this is in reference to, man.
It's I'll give you a little hint. It's a big film that was recently a huge named film that was recently covered on Blood Splatter Chatter. You weren't there.
I don't know. Satan?
Son of Satan. Steph, you got this one?
I don't know his name. I know it's The Omen, but
Damien? Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well done. It's a team effort. We got there.
Should have gone with my first instinct.
Satan? Satan's demon.
Yeah. He says, the devil's seen it. Weird enough, it's the answer for 2 cards. True. And we're only like 5 cards deep. This is good. All right, Robbie, what 1978 film features footage of a supposedly real deaths and boasted about it being banned in 40 countries?
Cannibal Holocaust, right?
I have a feeling. I think that's a 1980 or 81 film. I think they're talking about Faces of Death, which we used to rent all the time when I was
I thought that was the 80s. Well, I could be wrong. I'll go with Cannibal Holocaust.
Faces of Death. I think Faces of Death like ran through the 80s because they made like 1,000 of them. I can't believe we used to rent that from the store.
That was such a moment. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's so crazy that like our parents would, like they would say like you guys shouldn't, but they would let us rent Faces of a fake snuff film. All right, Mr. Link. I'm pretty sure I've heard you mention that you like this film, or maybe not. I'm thinking of another one. Jack Nicholson stars as a werewolf in what 1994 movie?
The Wolf?
I think it's The Wolf, right? Wolf. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. Stu, what 1981 sequel is the feature film directorial debut of James Cameron?
Oh shit.
I'm rooting for you, buddy.
Aliens 2?
You want to try that again? Aliens.
Aliens. I'm sorry. Aliens, guys. My bad.
I'm just playing with you. Oh, wait. Am I wrong? Oh, I'm fucking wrong.
You're wrong, bro.
I am wrong, dude.
What is
you knew it. You knew it, Robbie?
No.
Robbie, what is it?
Wait, 1981?
1981. This is funny. It is a shitty movie. And he's tried to wipe this away from memory. They just did like a new 4K release.
It's a sequel?
It's a sequel.
Number 2?
To a shitty film. And it's a James Cameron film.
Is it Piranha 2?
It's Piranha 2.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. He's tried to like wipe it away from, like, I don't think it's on his IMDb.
Shut up, Phable. Phable got it. Yeah. Wow.
Well done. Well done. Oh, yeah. He says those mom and pop video rental places were letting us get away with some wild rentals. For real, though. Actually, they were letting me get away with a lot more. That was like our hangout when we were kids, was the video store. We fucked some shit up. Where are we at? Robbie? Right?
What are you doing them?
Oh, yeah. This is me. You're right. What 2005 movie contains elements of both the supernatural and is a courtroom drama? There's something that's coming to mind. Is it the Devil's Advocate?
It's a spin-off of a very popular movie, kind of like the title. You've heard this title before, but it's just the title with like something else.
I don't know. What is it?
Is it The Exorcism of Emily Rose?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen that movie. I hear it's like the second best Exorcism.
It's a good movie. Tom Wilkinson's in that movie.
Yeah, that one was a banger.
Nice.
Wow, I forgot all about that one.
I accidentally just saw the answer to the next question. I'll say after I answer this, or after somebody answers this. Link, this one's for you. What 2008 French horror movie involved the flaying of a main character in order to allow her to reach a state of transcendence? Flaying of a main character in order to make her reach a state of transcendence. 2008 French film. Anybody?
I've got nothing.
I don't know. So I'm glad you skipped me.
This is the movie I hear about as like I hear it get compared all the time when people are talking about like bleak, dark movies, like that are hard to watch. People say, "Oh, like Martyrs, the French film Martyrs." Which reminds me, another thing I'll be doing in this. Do I have that right? Yeah, make sure I had it right. In this show at one point, I'm going to be announcing before we wrap it up. I'm going to announce the lineup for Summer Abroad, which is like, it's like a fucking mini summer horror fest with foreign films. It's just banger after banger after banger. It's going to be dope. Six Deuce. What up, buddy? What up? Yeah, I thought Devil's Advocate too. Herbie, Fully Loaded. Close. All right. Ooh, Stu, my brother.
Oh, Lord.
Which actor asks you... Which actor asks you, you mean there are snakes out there this big in this movie?
Damn, Link, I'm gonna let you down, bro.
The quote is, you mean there are snakes out there this big in the movie Anaconda? Okay. So you're giving the movie and everything.
I'm not yelling. This is how I talk.
Is that him?
Samuel L's in that joint? No, I don't know.
I think you're mixing it up with Snakes on a Plane.
Yeah, who said that line in Anaconda?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Ice Cube. Wouldn't Ice Cube in that joint? That sounds like something Ice Cube would say.
Ice Cube was indeed in that joint.
Let's go. I'm on the board.
He's on the fucking board. All right. What kind
I love myself.
Am I tripping? Is this for me? I'm bad at keeping fucking track of things. Is this for me? Okay.
John Voight's accent in Anaconda, though.
I thought John Voight was.
How amazing was that? That was the one of the worst accents ever in a film.
Fucking awful in that movie.
So bad.
What kind of powers do the Scanners possess in the 1981 film Scanners? It's like a telekinesis. It's like a Jean Grey type of thing. They can control things with their mind, right? Telekinetic? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I would say that.
Telekinetic and telepathic powers. Booyah. All right, Mr. Rockin Robbie, where are we at time-wise? All right, we'll do a little bit more of this before we move on to one of our other segments. In what movie do the survivors use petri dishes with blood samples and a heated wire to determine which one of them is the host of an extraterrestrial?
I want to make sure you guys know exactly what movie I'm talking about. It's John Carpenter's The Thing.
There you go.
1982.
There you go. Nailed it. I had to double check. You could have been wrong. You never know. All right. Missing Link. This 1990 movie about an infestation of murderous spiders features John Goodman and Jeff Daniels. I haven't seen this movie in forever, but we loved it.
That was one of the first movies to really freak me out.
What's that stuff?
I've seen this. I just can't remember the name. Spiders?
No, that's a good guess because it is pretty fucking simple. Do you?
It's another word for fear of. Yeah, there you go.
Arachnophobia. Yeah.
Steph got it, or Phable got it too. That's one, dude. I think I looked at the Rotten Tomato, and it's like a 90%. It's like hot.
That's the movie everybody loves. That's a really like when we watched Kingdom of the Spiders.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was the movie I wanted to watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
What was the other one? What was the one with Dewey?
Eight-legged freak.
Eight-legged freak.
Yeah.
Goodman is the John Goodman is the pest control guy in that movie.
He's great.
So good. So good.
Hell yeah. All right, Mr. Stu the Slayer. What 1970s pop music icon starred as Nikki in David Gordon's Videodrome?
1970s pop music icon.
I don't know this. I know
One
this
of my
movie, but
favorites.
I
One of
can't
my
think of
favorites.
the person.
She's on my phone screen.
Really?
Yeah.
Show Stu, and I bet he still won't get it. Show Stu the phone screen. Wait, you don't get anything?
Who is that? Lady Gaga?
Oh, Debbie Harry.
Yeah.
What is her name?
Debbie Harry from
Deborah Harry. Stu, I'm
Deborah.
giving it to you. I'm
Oh,
giving
yeah.
it to you.
Well, Debbie Harry, Deborah Harry, same thing.
You nailed it. No, you got it.
Hell yeah.
What movie's tagline was just when you thought it was safe to go back into the water? This one's for me, and it is Jaws 2. Jaws 2, right?
Yeah.
Just when you thought it was safe. Hell yeah. That was another segment I was going to do, is just taglines, but these cards have a lot of the taglines. So I was like, yeah, fuck it, I don't need to do it. But there's so many great, funny ass ones. Robbie, what is the name of the docile and domesticated zombie in Day of the Dead? I want you to get some that you don't know.
Bub.
Bub. That would be Bub. He's a top-notch zombie. Missing Link, my brother. Ooh, 6 Deuce got Deborah Harry. Well done, brother. Well done. What actor stars in the 1999 film Stir of Echoes, in which a man sees visions after being hypnotized?
That'd be 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon.
I don't know what Christmas is, but Christmas time is here.
That is such a banger. All right, Stu. Who directed the 1992 film Bram Stoker's Dracula?
Francis Ford Coppola.
Francis Ford Coppola.
I was really hoping you'd say Bram Stoker.
Yeah. Oh God, Robbie.
Go off track.
I would too, Robbie. I would.
Okay. Have you seen this trailer from Megapolis? Whatever it is.
Mm-mm.
Just
It's not the one you said earlier.
I
Right?
guess he like. No. It came out like a few days ago, but it's got like Adam Driver. Like apparently, like he like self-financed it or something. Like it looks dope though. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but visually it looks really cool.
Megalopolis
Yeah, that's his new one. Yeah, we're good.
reminds me of the nickname I gave you, Stephanopoulos. Say that 4 times fast. All right, Robbie, here's your fuck. I don't even want to give you this question because it's so fucking annoyingly easy, but I guess I will. What 1978 classic? I'm going to stop there. Answer it. All right,
Halloween.
yeah, it is Halloween. What 1978 classic horror film was originally titled The Babysitter Murders?
Halloween.
Halloween. Man, well done.
My bad. John Carpenter's Halloween.
Yeah, exactly. The Rob Zombie film. I loved that one. Steph, who directed the 1999 film Sleepy Hollow, which starred Johnny Depp and Ichabod Crane? I have no idea.
It starred Ichabod Crane. Is that what they're saying?
Oh, I'm sorry.
As
Starred Johnny
Ichabod
Depp as I was reading that, I'm like, is that an actor? I thought that was a character. Do you know who directed it? I'm gonna peek because I don't fucking know. Oh,
Tim Burton.
Tim Burton. Yeah, well done. Well done. Stu, what substance was used to ink the pages of the Necronomicon?
Ooh. I'm not sure. What is that from? I should know, right? I should know.
Just take. I'll give you a hint.
No, you're good.
I'll give you a hint. You could guess it. What would be a crazy
Boomstick.
horror thing?
I guess like
something with
blood or the tears
Nailed
of
it.
babies or something like that.
Whoa, you took it too far. Or you were cool with blood.
What's
Phable
that
had
for?
blood.
What's the reference, guys? Help me out.
Six Dude had meth.
Meth. I like.
Have you ever
meth.
heard of this little movie called The Evil Dead?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Of course. Yeah. Of course. I have.
I'd never watched those movies. I said it recently too, and I think people think it's crazy. I didn't watch those movies growing up.
I've seen one of them. I just can't remember which one it was.
I think it's
did
the
enjoy
biggest
it.
franchise that is kind of like a deep cut. Like if you walk up to people on the street, you're like, "Who's Michael? Who's Jason? Who's Freddy?" Everybody knows Chucky. Blah blah blah. But who is Ash? I think only horror fans know who Ash is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's because see, you don't think that. That's because you've been a horror fan for a long time. You've known who Ash is for a long time.
I've been
think
to Ashes
I
since
think
I was
that's
a
a
kid.
fair
Yeah,
statement.
so-
Yeah, but I
think
feel
that's
like
a-
Evil Dead is a little bit. It's not like as mainstream.
It's a deeper
as-
cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's at least 1 or 2 steps past like the the entrance lobby. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? You gotta.
Even like Pinhead.
Does that make
Pinhead,
sense? Why are you
everybody
looking at
knows-
me like that, Robbie? I feel like that's I feel like it's a deeper cut though. And you gotta
Everybody
you
knows
gotta know-
Pinhead, even if they don't know the movies. But Ash isn't like this marketable villain that you see on T-shirts and shit, like
Yeah,
you do. You know.
exactly. Absolutely.
All right, where are we at? I think we're at where the fuck we at?
We're
Anybody
at
know?
you.
We're at me. Oh, this is fun. This 1982 film features an escaped mental patient with a drill who decides to crash a high school student's slumber party.
That's easy.
The Slumber Party Massacre.
Yeah, put most of the title in the.
I know. I hate when they do that. They could have stopped like a few clues in. So yes, the Slumber Party Massacre. All right, Robbie. The Thing arrives at Outpost 31. Fuck. In Antarctica, disguised as what animal?
A dog.
Dog. I'm hoping you get one hard one.
Do you like dogs?
Make him speak the breed.
Say what? Yeah, what kind of breed?
Oh, it looks like a German Shepherd.
I would say
God damn
husky.
it.
I would go with husky. Chat, let us know what you think. All right, Stefan. Let's do another round of this, and then we'll jump into one of these segments, and we'll give some shit away a little bit. What? Jesus Christ! These cards. Some of these cards are just too fucking easy. What creature is the focus of the 2018 movie Meg? I guess this could be tricky. If you want to you got to get specific on this.
Megalodon.
Megalodon. Yeah, I was gonna say if you said shark, that probably would have been my instinctual answer. All right, Mr. Stu, a horror novelist returns to his boyhood home and finds that it has been invaded by ghosts and ghouls in this 1985 movie that I'm having a hard time thinking of what it is. I could take a guess.
That one doesn't ring a bell.
Anybody? Chat?
Can you repeat the question?
I'll just for the record, I will point out that Six Deuce, who I look at as an authority on all things horror, says it was a husky. Repeat the question. A horror novelist returns to his boyhood home and finds that it has been invaded by ghosts and ghouls in this 1985 movie. I don't know it, so I'm going to look at the answer. Oh,
it's a great year for horror films too.
It is a great year for horror films. I will give a clue. The person that directed this movie directed one of the opening films in one of the biggest horror franchises out there. It was the director of the first film, and I believe only the first film in one of the biggest horror slasher franchises of
I feel like you're talking about Sean Cunningham.
I am talking about Sean Cunningham.
But I don't know the movie still.
House.
Ah, fuck!
I figured that was going to be your
God
reaction.
damn it.
I feel like I've heard you talk about House before. Yeah. All right.
Is it any good? Is that one worth checking out? That
House
sounds...
is good. House 2 is even better, I think. But
really?
Yeah.
House it's one of those, it's right there with Chud, where like Amazon's telling me every day, like, you got to watch this movie. And I just haven't got around to it yet.
I really do like House and House 2. House 2 in particular.
Nice. It's like a horror comedy to a degree, right?
Yeah, the first House has George Wendt in it, and the second one has I can't remember his name right now, but whoever played Cliff in Cheers. So it's funny because Norm and Cliff
That's
are in
wild.
both of the
Yeah.
first
Right. That is funny. All right.
Vern,
All
I'm
right,
gonna dip out.
You
Real
gotta
quick,
dip?
brother. Yeah, I gotta
All right,
go.
brother.
I gotta go get ready.
All right.
Appreciate you, bro. Love you.
Mark
Congrats
Russell.
on you.
Break
Yeah,
a
man.
leg.
We're on Comic
Thanks,
Culture,
guys.
man. Thanks,
Yeah,
brother.
man.
Love you, man. Have fun out
Absolutely. Congrats on a year, bro.
there.
Station,
Thank you,
guys.
Thank you for everything. Peace in the East, rain in Spain. All right, now that we got that fucking schlub out of the way, let's play some horror trivia. No,
Can I go refill my drink real quick?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's I got cards for days, baby. I got cards for days. What's that?
No, I was gonna say now the pressure's on.
Yeah.
No,
I know. As I was making these, here's the thing, because what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna dive into these slides. Dun, 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 dun. Let's start with zombies. So for for this segment, what we're going to do, I'm going to show you guys an image, and it's going to be of a zombie, and you're going to tell me the name of the movie that it's from. Then bonus points if that zombie has a name, and you can give me that name. But here's the thing. It's supposed to go from like easier to harder, but I had a feeling at this point in the show, it was just going to be me, you, and Robbie. And what is fucking annoying is that I know what you've seen and I know what Robbie's seen. So I'll just say it was difficult for me to take myself out of knowing all of that to get down to this. But hey, let's do a couple more cards while we wait for Mr. Billups to fill his drink. I wish you guys had these cards just in case I got to go take a piss. You guys can talk, figure something out. But anyway, this one's for you, my brother. What, and you guys in the chat, what 1982 film directed by Wes Craven centers around a scientist who is transformed into a plant-based monstrous creature?
Fuck.
Want a small hint? That's kind of a big hint.
Small hint.
It's a comic book character.
Oh, is it Swamp Thing?
It's Swamp Thing.
Really?
No, you guys can't see it from there, but I swear, Wes Craven. Yeah.
No shit.
Before, I assume if I'm doing the math right, I think that's the movie he did right before Nightmare on Elm Street. I've never seen it. Well, I shouldn't say I've never seen it. I saw it when I was a kid. Yeah, I haven't seen it as an adult. Some people love it. I know that. Robbie's probably seen it.
Robbie, you've heard of this?
Heard of what?
Wes Craven's Swamp Thing?
Wes Craven's what?
Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing?
Yeah, he did the Swamp Thing movie with Adrienne Barbeau.
Oh, is that who it
Wow.
is? Is she blonde in that movie?
No, but you might be thinking of the second one with Heather Locklear.
Oh, I am. Yeah. Okay, I was gonna say if Adrienne Barbeau, dude, I'm weirded out to see her play like sexualized characters because the first like 3 or 4 things that I saw her in was not that at all, and then I saw her in Escape from New York. I was like, what? Where were those? But anyway,
Shit.
I digress. Adrienne Barbeau. All right, so did you hear the rules, Robbie? These are the rules. I'm gonna show a zombie. You tell me the movie. And it should, what I was telling Steph while you were gone is I had a strong feeling that at this point in the show, it was just going to be the 3 of us because the way things were going to time out. And I can't help but know what movies you've seen and know what movies Steph has seen. So we'll see how this fucking goes. I did what I could. So you guys in the chat, play along. Let's do it. So and it's going to start really fucking easy and it's going to get harder. I'm going to start with Steph because I know 1,000% that Robbie knows the answer to the first one. And let's find out if Steph does or doesn't know. So Steph, this one's for you, brother. Who the fuck is that? If you took a guess of the zombie movie that I put as the first zombie in the thing, you might fucking get it. Huge one.
It's not Bub, is it?
No,
it's not. I know he's military. Is it Dawn of the? I don't know the zombie. Is it Dawn of the Dead?
It's Dawn of the Dead. I had a feeling you would fuck. If you took a guess, you're probably gonna get it. What's his name, Robbie? For
Flyboy.
Flyboy. Phable had it down in the chat. All right. Let us move on. Let's just getting warmed up, baby. Robbie, this is for you. It's gonna be so easy.
Return of the Living Dead, and we call him Tarman.
We call him Tarman. What? This is probably the most famous zombie of all time. I would.
He's
say.
one of the best, like moving ones, dude. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. He's great. I love that movie. That's probably my favorite zombie movie of all time, and one that we covered for Zombie Fest last year.
I would definitely say it's the funnest.
Yeah, to me, it's just it's my personal favorite one.
It's one of my favorite movies, period, dude. I got the poster on my wall. Yeah, I love it.
Dude. I just I adore it. All right, Steph, who is that? Who's this zombie?
What is it? Oh my god! Is this a movie you just covered recently?
No, some might consider this a trick question, even though he's a very famous zombie. Very famous zombie. Known as the Well Walker.
Walking Dead?
Walking Dead. Do you guys remember this guy?
Yeah. It's the one when he gets up there that he gets cut in half and all the blood spills out and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turd Waller. What the fucking six dudes talking about? Turd Waller. I think some Steph gets it. I don't fucking get it. All right. Mr. Rockin Robbie. Boom.
Oh, that's Train to Busan.
Train to Busan. Can you guys hear my fucking dog barking?
Yeah.
Fucking annoying. All right. I love this movie. What did you? I think I might have already asked you this, but I know you covered this, Robbie, for DHS, and you had never seen it before. What did you think of it, man?
Oh, I loved it, and I was ashamed of myself that I had just watched it for the first time this year, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And major props to Two Gun Pedro for sending me a copy.
Booyah. Major props to Two Gun Pedro just for being Two Gun Pedro. Hell yeah. Chill Out Man says, that's the Toxicity Avenger kid. No, he's talking about the Well Walker. I think he meant Toxic Avenger. Toxicity Avenger would be like some new thing. All right, Steph. Who the fuck is that? This is my favorite zombie of all time. This is my personal favorite zombie ever.
I've got nothing. Bub?
No, that's good. Yeah, that should just be a good go-to guess. Robbie, who is this dude?
It's from Fulci Zombie 2, right?
Yeah, I just love this guy. You only see this guy like walking really slow, and he's by himself, and the camera just pans and it's like circles his whole face, and he's just so crusted up. I don't know. There's something about him. He's very memorable to me. Robbie, finally, one that you probably don't fucking know. Who is this?
Fuck, I don't know. Let me think. Let me see if I can guess. World War Z.
It's a good guess. Steph?
The Sickening.
Ooh, you're fucking up the name of it. We were calling it Getting Down with the Sadness.
It's sadness.
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 Yeah.
I haven't seen that one.
Hey, little girl. Did you have fun at the YMCA? I got a co-host for a minute here. Come here. Oh, I'm just realizing. You know what, baby? This might not be the best segment to let her come in here. So I'm gonna have a bunch of fucking disgusting images on screen. Here, I love you. Have fun. All right. We just got Y memberships because I'm fat. That's where they came from while I drank beer and talked on the internet. Anyway. All right, so let's move on. This one's for you, Mr. Rockin Robbie.
I just did the last one, but sure, I can do this one too.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, no. Sure. Yeah, because Steph stole the last one. So, Steph, have you seen this movie? Do you know who the fuck that zombie is?
No. I want to say Return of the Living Dead 2 or Bub.
Oh, you should have just stopped the Return of the Living Dead. I'll give it to you. This is what's cool about this zombie. This is one of the first zombies that talks, and she gives this whole explanation of why zombies eat brains. Like, we eat brains to stop the pain. It hurts to be dead, and the brains make the pain go away. And to me, that was just annoying. Like, she's so cool because of that. An interesting zombie. All right. Rockin' Robbie.
Oh, fuck. I know this. What is this?
It's a good one. Actually, it's a great one. This movie is fucking awesome.
Man, oh fucking man.
Chat, anybody know this one?
Is this the Zack Snyder Dawn of the Dead?
No. No.
Right.
No, it's not. Steph, do you have a guess? I don't know if you've seen this one, brother.
No, this is like an 80s film.
It's a 1990, like 92. Directed, here's a hint, and Robbie, you'll get this with the hint. Directed by Peter Jackson.
Oh,
I still don't have
this is
that.
Dead Alive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brain Dead, Dead Alive. I covered this early on the show with my buddy Eric. It's like the most fun zombie movie. It's up there with Return of the Living Dead as far as like ramped up, crazy, fun, ridiculous zombie movie. Mad respect for you for having Dead Alive, my brother. Thanks for stopping in, man. House of Wax was not a good movie. I don't know. I must have missed something. Oh, yeah, I'll be talking about House of Wax, evidently. All right, so where are we at? Who we on? I'm sorry, I'm terrible
Lynk.
at this. It's missing Link. Who the fuck is that?
20 days later.
Boom. Well done. Well done. I was quizzing my wife with these just because it's hard to take myself out of my head and be like, are these hard? Are these difficult? And I figured she would know this one and didn't. So I put it in the more difficult section. Robbie. Who that?
This is from my favorite zombie movie, period, Day of the Dead.
Hell yeah. Is this Savini?
No, but he
No?
did the makeup.
He worked on that movie, but this specific effect, you don't think it's him?
No, it's him. I thought you meant is the actor him.
Right. No. Yeah. I was just talking. I was trying when
Savini did this. Savini says that this is his best.
Yeah.
Best stuff he's ever done. I agree.
This is one of my favorite fucking effects that he ever did. It's just one of my favorite effects in a movie.
Dude, it's so good he does it twice because he does it with Oscar too, right? And what's her name's dream sequence.
Oh yeah. Where he gets up, turns over, and the guts spill out. It's just so cool because it looks like the depth of it looks oddly believable. But
this is the most real looking zombie shit, dude.
Yeah, 100%. This is another one that I fucking love this zombie. Steph, you have any guess?
Zombie 2.
Zombie fucking 2. Yeah, you got it from the color scheme and just the weirdness. Something in there reminded you. Doesn't this one always stick out to you, Robbie? As being
the cross-eyed zombie.
Just crazy looking zombie. All right, this one is for Mr. Billups. Who are those zombies?
This is the Dawn of the Dead by Zack Snyder, right?
Good guess, but that would be a
but
wrong
it's not. Shit.
Zombieland?
Zombieland.
Fuck, Zombieland. That makes more sense.
The context clue is my wife got this one. She first said no, and then she was like, wait a minute. That Ferris wheel must be Zombieland. All right, I think we just got a couple left. Hopefully they should be getting fucking hard. Steph. Who's that zombie?
This is Dawn of the Dead by Zack Snyder.
Dawn of the Dead by Zack Snyder. Well, I thought that one would be a little bit harder. What's Chill saying? That's not a zombie. That's me on a good Saturday night.
I always remember getting terrified when she charges at people because I was like, whoa, she's fucking moving, bro.
Right.
Like that would, so she, I love that one.
Hell yeah. Robbie? What movie?
That's Day of the Dead.
Dawn of the Dead.
Dawn.
Yeah, it's just this one. I was like, just random zombies, no context.
It is. It's when they're like coming after him at the very end.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's memorable. Like that girl is memorable to me.
Yeah.
It's weird how these people like stand out of the crowd, and some zombies are just more memorable than the other ones. Steph, missing Link.
Fuck. This is Cabin in the Woods.
Damn, I thought this was going to be a little bit harder. Yes, this is the redneck torture zombie family zombies from Cabin in the Woods. I think we've only got one more, maybe. Oh, we got two. We have two more. Robbie.
Man, I have no fucking clue.
This is a hard one.
Dead Snow.
It's a good guess. 1966's, I believe. Pre-Night of the Living Dead. This is Plague of the Zombies. And the reason I put this in here.
Oh, I've never seen that.
We talked about it, I think, when we did Night of the Living Dead, or definitely during Zombie Fest. But like there's a dream sequence in this movie where you have zombies coming out of the earth and reaching out of graves and like coming after people like zombies 2 years before Night of the Living Dead. So it's pretty interesting just to have, these images are clearly super influential.
And what's it called? Plague of the
Zombies. Fuck no. Okay. Now I'm hoping I have that right. Oh my gosh, maybe I should have wrote these down. Of the Zombies. Yeah, 1966. Okay, I double checked. Robbie, do you know this one? Or no, I'm sorry. It's Steph.
Yeah.
Steph.
I want to say Zack Snyder's Dawn of the Dead, but I know that's not it.
It looks like that little girl from Zack Snyder's Dawn of the Dead. I don't know if you've seen this one. I'll give you a hint, and you guys in the chat, I'll give you a hint. This is a foreign zombie film, and there was an American remake of this movie. But this is supposed to be the
Wreck?
shit. I've never seen it. Wreck, yeah, Wreck. It's a found footage zombie movie, Spanish language. It's supposed to be the shit, and the remake was Quarantine. That I'm definitely going to be covering Wreck though next year for Zombie Fest.
Nice. I got that box set, man.
Oh, you do? Of like
Yeah.
I just heard. I was just reading something today. Like the universe, the sequels are supposed to be pretty good too. I think this is the last one. Robbie, do you recognize this random zombie? First of all, do you just recognize him without
No.
knowing the movie? He doesn't like, because I saw him and I was like, God, that fucker's always stood out to me. Something about his eyes.
No, I don't recognize it, but you haven't done this one yet, so I'm just going to guess Land of the Dead.
No, that's a good guess, though. I almost put the main dude. You got a guess,
Bubba?
Steph?
Shaun of the Dead.
What was that?
Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead. Yeah, yeah. This is like when they're out doing their like zombie walk as the group and shit. So I think
the zombie in Land of the Dead is Big Daddy. That's who it is. Big Daddy's his name. That's what it says on this.
Hell, motherfucking yeah! All right, yay! I thought that went fucking exceedingly well. That went well. I really enjoyed that. Just to break things up before we go into the slasher thing, let me think of how I want to give one Blu-ray away. I got two. I'm gonna give one away right now to somebody in the chat that basically I'm not gonna ask the first. I'm gonna look for a question that's decent. So I'm gonna go through these. The first question that they wanted to know. You guys aren't winning fucking Rosemary's Baby or The Blob for this. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Name the movie. You know, we need something a little bit trickier.
That's obviously Dr. Strangelove.
So the first question I see that isn't ridiculously easy, I'm gonna ask. Yeah, I'll just do one question. First person to answer it wins one of these Blu-rays. You pick The Blob or Rosemary's Baby. So if you're in the chat right now, you're the lucky ones. I appreciate the shit out of you. And it's a bunch of good people in here. We got Chill, we got Phable, we got Six Dudes, we got Inja Binja up in this bitch. Mad Respect. Maybe some others. E up in here. Actually, no, they're probably doing the Mark Ruffalo things right now. But first, just going to ask a question. First person to get it right wins it. No, I don't like it. Okay. You ready? How was Jason Voorhees brought back to life in Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives? That's for you, chat. How was Jason Voorhees brought back to life? He's been brought back to life more than once. But how did it happen in Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives? I think I got to give it to Six Deuce.
Well, Mad Respect was right before him, right?
Oh, yeah, I didn't see it. Electricity, Mad Respect to you. Now, Mad Respect, all you got to do, brother, go to Instagram where you can find me at blood.splatter.chatter over on Instagram and just DM me your vitals. I need to know your name, your address, and your last bowel movement, and I'll have this shipped out right to you. And also, what movie do you want? Do you want The Blob or do you want Rosemary's Baby, brother? Hit me up down below. Yeah, Instagram, blood.splatter.chatter, and just DM me.
How you give a price? You give options and shit. Like that's that? Really cool. I like that.
Thank you. So yeah, whatever. Go ahead and let me know now, brother, which one you want. So that way, when I give the other one away in a little bit, I'll know what exactly I'm giving away. 80s Blob. Great question. 80s Blob. He says 50 or 80s. And I say 80s, baby, which I love, dude. That to me has been like one of the bigger movies that I've rediscovered while going through this, that I loved it as a kid, that I couldn't believe how much I just was blown away by how fucking fun it still is. Hell yeah. He wants the Blob, so he gets the Blob. All right, brother. DM me your address and your bowel movements, and we'll get it shipped out. All right. Well, let's do a couple more trivia questions. This one is just a random one for you, homeboy. Which original Friday the 13th film did Jason get his hockey mask? I like this question. Which film did he get the mask?
Is it 3?
It is 3, baby. Oh. All right. Let's just, where are we at now? We're at 50 minutes. I want to do another segment I want to do the slasher thing, and then I want to jump in and do. Let's just jump right into that then, because I want to still have another segment where we keep score, and then we have one more giveaway to do. Be giving away Rosemary's Baby some way towards the end of this episode. So let me get rid of this. Let me bring out this for a little segment we like to call Name That Slasher. I think I'm a little bit loose with the slashers. I think we have like 20 to 25 slides, and they're almost all slashers. There might be one or two in there that like you could argue aren't slashers. But again, they're going to should start pretty fucking easy, and they should get fairly difficult. But I'm always curious, just because I know the first one is an 80s one, and I'm never sure. Corey Geiger in the house. Hey there, you son of a bitch. What up, brother? So that's my boy right there. All right. So for everybody, let's begin. Lynk, I'm going to send this one to you first again, brother. You ready? He's ready. Name the movie. And again, it's going to start easy, and they'll get harder as they go.
Is it a Nightmare on Elm Street movie at least?
It is a Nightmare on Elm Street movie. Do you know which one? Or actually, this is the way this works. Name me the killer or the movie. All
Freddy
you need
Krueger.
Freddy Krueger. You get bonus points. You get bonus no points if you can name the movie. You want to take a stab at it?
Dream Warriors?
Dream Warriors.
Yeah, the
No.
Dream Warrior.
hell yeah.
Prime time, bitch.
It's got so many of the fucking best moments in the franchise and just like in 80s horror in general. But this always stood out to me as just so fucking good. Rockin Robbie, name the film and the killer.
It is the killer is Jason's mother and Mrs. Voorhees, and the movie is Friday the 13th.
Well done. Well done. And he gets the no prize. Stephanopoulos, missing link. Name the movie. Bonus points if you get the killer / artist.
I have never seen this movie ever before. I'm intrigued. I want to see it now. Maybe I have.
I think you've seen it. I think we
The
covered
Cell?
it.
Did we cover this?
It is a 2005 film. I'm trying to think of a fucking hit. Actually, I don't even know if that's right. You know what it is, Robbie?
It's House of a Thousand Corpses.
House of a Thousand Corpses.
And it's Bill Moseley.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Man.
that's this is like the one of maybe two on here that isn't a slasher movie. There's not a slasher villain in this movie, but you could make an argument that this is a slasher movie.
If Texas
Yeah.
Chainsaw Massacre is a slasher, so
I don't
is
know.
House of a Thousand Corpses.
I agree 100,000% with you, Robbie, but I don't know if Texas Chainsaw is a slasher. You know what I mean? Like, you're totally right. If you consider Texas Chainsaw a slasher, then you consider this, but it's debatable either one.
Yeah.
What would you categorize Texas Chainsaw as though?
Cannibal
I think
Slasher.
it's a slap. I would get behind the argument that it's a slasher, but because there's teens being picked off one by one, but the fact that there's all this other element going on where there's like a family doing it, and I don't know. I mean, I could get behind that. It's a debate worth having for sure. But all right, this one's for Rockin Robbie Billups, you son of a bitch.
Oh, well,
Name
it's
of the
probably
movie?
a collective who is
Yeah.
the killer, but it's Hellraiser, and the killer would be the Cenobites, most likely Pinhead.
Hell, motherfucking yeah. Which I showed this off yesterday on Instagram, but I'll show it off again right now. If you guys can see it, I just got
that set? Oh,
I
nice.
just got the 4K set, man. So I'm pretty goddamn stoked about it. I don't know if you've made your Horror Fest lineup, but if you're not doing Hellraiser, I'm probably gonna do so. All right.
Hellraiser's on the list.
Is it really?
Yeah, the first one, yeah.
That's quite all right. All right. Ooh, missing link. And you guys in the chat, name the killer. Bonus points for the movie.
Michael Myers?
Michael Myers, do you have the movie?
The one with Paul Rudd. I that's as far as I got. No, I don't.
2018. It's the new one,
Shit.
2018, which I love. I mean, not that I love the movie. I love this scene. I love the setup, and I love the idea of Michael Myers making a jack-o'-lantern out of someone's head with a fucking flashlight.
And the Paul Rudd one is the Curse of Michael Myers.
Yeah. Which I think is the worst one. What up, Evan? What's up, buddy? Thanks for stopping in.
Do you guys feel like, all right, with the new Halloween series, I'm so torn with the third one. Like it's a shit movie in a lot of ways, but it's not. You know, like I almost feel like if they made the third movie the second movie, then the second movie, the third movie would have flowed better.
If they would have introduced Corey at all,
Yeah.
then it would be fine. But instead, they Force Awakened and fucking Rise of Skywalker that shit.
I think I said this when it came out. I think it's a decent movie, but it's a terrible decision to, just like what you're saying, to make it the end of a trilogy, the end of Laurie versus Michael, and like they just didn't utilize Jamie Lee Curtis throughout the whole trilogy as well as they should have, but especially it ends. I think it's a cool movie. I think the idea is solid, and I was way into the idea of like Corey and the love relationship she had with Jamie Lee's daughter, but this is such a stupid thing to do that for that movie, I thought. But I don't know, not bad in my opinion. So Rockin Robbie, name the movie and the killer.
Oh, Jesus.
Some of these hopefully should get pretty fucking hard as we move along. It's just going to be body parts.
This one's
Damn.
complicated. I already know I don't know this one.
I bet you've seen it though.
Talking to me or him?
Both of you, but you. I know you've seen it. Anybody got a guess?
I'm gonna guess
The chat has it. Don't look at it.
Candyman.
The chat has it. Candyman.
Okay, good.
Candyman. How many
I
times
was
is it?
really torn between Candyman or a random Phantasm movie from the 90s.
Random Phantasm. That was going to be the name of this podcast, but we didn't get there. All right. Missing Link. And you in the chat. Who was the killer? What's the movie?
Pearl necklace. I mean, Pearl Mia Goth.
Hell yeah. I was wondering if this would be a tricky one or not. But yeah, and actually the reason I have the Blood Splatter Chatter logo there is because it said Pearl in big fucking letters. 3 times, she says. I was curious. I was trying to figure that earlier if it was 3 times or 5 times. All right, Rockin Rob.
It's Jason Voorhees. Jason. It's Friday the 13th, Part 3, 3D.
Hell yeah, dude. I figure this one would get a chuckle. Missing Link. I feel like this one's tricky, but I have faith in you that you would get it. I think this is a tricky one though. You've seen
The Burning?
The Burning.
It is
baby.
The Burning. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I meant to message you the other day talking about how I was like, man, I feel like that movie's like I keep thinking about that movie. Like it stuck with me, bro. Like I feel like I like that movie now. Like
I fucking told y'all.
Well done.
Our conversation was particularly excellent on it. I thought just how
I think I gave it like a 3.5 though. I feel like I would bump it up now. Like had we rescored it. It stuck with me. I didn't expect that.
What's the fucking guy's name? Can't think of his name. The guy that wrote the movie and is in jail now.
You about Harvey Weinstein?
Harvey Weinstein. Just him, his involvement in the movie made that movie so much more interesting to me, and just made that conversation we had about it a lot more interesting.
Okay,
Rockin Robbie. Don't. Well, never mind.
Don't what?
Well, I was gonna say I'm giving you a clue. Some of these might be whodunits. Don't like spoil any movies. You can just name the movie. This is Pieces, baby. I had like 4 images from this movie that I wanted to use that I was debating on, but I figured this one gave away.
I just watched this like a few weeks ago with some new friends, and I was like, "You guys want to see something wild?" And then they were like, "What the fuck was that?" And then like the next time I talked to them, they're like, "Can you recommend us a horror movie? Not a goofy one."
That's funny. As far as goofy 80s horror movies go, it's one of the best, and especially one of the best slasher goofy 80s horror movies. Speaking of goofy shit, Missing Link. Name the movie, bonus points for the killer.
That sweater he's got on is giving me like mid 90s, early 2000s vibe.
It's very dating it, is it not? Yeah.
But I'll be honest, I don't know. I don't. No, I'm not even gonna say disrespect Howlin' H2O like that. I don't know.
Robbie?
I honestly don't know. I don't know at all.
The chat has it. Chill Out Man has it with Freddy versus Jason. This
Oh,
is what
shit.
this is what he's
Yeah.
sitting there telling his friend, like, "There's some guy coming in and killed my friend," or he's telling his dad that. Then he turns
Oh,
around, his
yeah.
dad's head just falls off.
Yeah. God damn it.
It's so fucking great. All right,
call.
Robbie, you got this one?
Is it Norman? Oh, it's American Psycho.
American Psycho.
Patrick Bateman.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. I was about to say, notice the bangs. This hooker's bangs always stood out to me. She had a very Courtney Cox Scream 3 vibe going on with those bangs. Steph, name the movie. And the killer if you want, or not the killer. Name the movie if you got it. This is a tricky one.
Slasher, huh?
Slasher.
Could I get a slight clue? Is that possible?
You could get a slight clue. I will give you. I'll just say Camp Slasher because there's a lot of them.
Okay. Camp Sleepaway.
You're so close, dude. You're so close. I'll give you another swing at it. You got all the words right. They're just not in the right order.
Sleepaway Camp.
Great. I loved it, dude. Hell yeah.
I'll
Chill
steal
out,
the
man.
I'll steal the bonus with Angela.
Hell yeah. There you go. Both get points. Only Robbie's is no points. Robbie, name the movie.
Bruh, My Bloody Valentine. It's The Minor.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. This is such a fucking gory
great
ass
kill,
movie.
dude.
Yeah. There's a version of this movie that sucks where it doesn't have any of the kills, and there's a version that's badass and has the best kills.
Yep.
Some of the best kills in 80s slasher.
That fucking pickaxe right through his it's so good.
That's so good. I love that one. It's just like, how'd they do that? Looks fucking insane.
It looks gnarly, dude.
Yeah. This one. Do you know
Megan.
it, Link? Megan, yeah. My wife was just staring at this for a while. She's like, I fucking know.
I was about to say fucking Lord of the Rings or some shit. Is that an elf? What the fuck?
Yeah. Megan. This actually not a bad movie, dude. I think it's a decent entrance in the horror catalog. You know this one, Robbie?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 3?
You said it with such conviction that I almost believed you until you started doubting yourself with the 3.
I mean, I think it is, but I could be wrong, but I'll say that. I'll go with that.
Steph?
X.
Pro.
God damn it, it's X. Fuck.
It was the movie that was trying to make you think it was Texas Chainsaw Massacre
Yeah.
Part 3. It was going for that.
Well, it's because of the dude with the truck. That's what. Fuck, you're right. It's
Right. All right. Maybe what I said was true before is like 10 times more true right now. But all right, Steph, Missing Link. Do you have this one? Don't look. You don't want to know who that is.
The Green Inferno. No, I give up.
It's a decent guess. Robbie, you got a guess?
If I did a guess. Street Trash?
Ooh, that's a good guess. I don't think I would have put Street Trash on there. Sleepaway Camp 2. We got a couple in the chat that knew it. Chill out.
I
man,
haven't
knew
seen
it.
2 and 3 in over 20 years, man.
You haven't?
They
Dude.
get hard to find on Blu-ray, man.
Yeah, 2 is so fucking great. 2 is the one I grew up with, like more than like
yeah, because
any
the movie
Camp
poster.
Slasher.
You're right. Yeah, I used to watch that all the time. The movie poster.
Yeah, it's got it's not actually
it's
Angela,
got the
it's just-
glove and the mask.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It's very, very rentable VHS back in the day for sure. And a great killer and a great movie. It's Bruce Springsteen's sister is Angela in the movie. Fucking great. Missing Link. We're getting a little trickier now as we wind down the end of the slasher segment. Name the film or the killer.
I think this one's on Robbie first, or is it?
Oh, I'm sorry. What was the
Yeah.
last one? I'm sorry. You're right. Robbie. You got this one, bro? Get up in there. Get up in there if you have
Let me
to.
turn up my brightness real quick.
That's why I went through and edited some of these to make them a little bit more easy to see. Chill out, man says, "Ew, is she dead?"
Fuck. Okay. I'm just gonna take a guess because I don't really know. Terrifier, but it's not. It's not Terrifier.
I love your guess, but it is
It's not
incorrect.
Terrifier.
Lynk, do you know it? Do you have a guess?
Terrifier 2.
I love that you guys are guessing what you're guessing. All right. When oh fuck it. I was gonna try and like string it out to give you guys clues. When the newest Scream came out, we were talking about how fucking gory it was and how brutal and how violent. And I remember saying, like, dude, you guys go watch Scream 4. Scream 4 was
This
so
is Scream 4?
This is Scream fucking 4. You guys are guessing
Fuck.
Terrifier. I know. Like, yeah, Wes Craven's last fucking Scream movie that he made, he went for it with the gore. Like, it's
So we
he
don't
went-
know which Ghostface did this really.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, you could probably figure it out, but no,
It's
I
probably
don't
the
fucking
cousin,
know.
right?
One of them. One of those kissing cousins. But yeah, crazy. So that was Robbie. This one is for Link. Again, these should be getting pretty fucking tricky. So, Steph, you
Is
guys
this-
down in the chat. What is this?
Netflix Texas Chainsaw.
Great fucking
Blessing.
call. Hell yeah, dude. Well done. Did you recognize that one, Robbie, just from seeing it?
No.
What made you get it? You just remembered this
That's the one thing. I thought it was shit overall, but that's the one thing that stuck out with me. That's like a highlight. You know, I
the
thought that was yeah, it was terrifying to be honest. Like, oh shit, you know, like in a closed space with a dude with a chainsaw, like.
You do
But
it,
yeah,
you
it
can't,
was-
bro. Actually, I remember when we reviewed it. This movie has kind of grown on me. I think I kind of like that movie a lot. Actually, it's trash, but it's a fun slasher. All right, Robbie, this one I know. I went and edited this and brightened it up. Just get in there close. The clues are all there. What movie is this? Bonus points if you get the killer.
Is it 2011?
I think it's close. It's very close to that. You might be right.
Is it
It's
Hold
your
on.
next?
Yes.
Okay.
yes. I could not think of the title. Yeah, that's yeah.
Anybody got the killer's name?
The Sun.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm just assuming that I know who the killer is. I'm just assuming it's Erin, who's like the chick from that movie. But yeah, I figured that was a good one. Fuck. Now I'm lost. This one's on Link.
Link.
Who you got, brother? I think we got 2 or 3 left after this. Evan had your next.
This Halloween.
No, it's a good. This is a franchise that is so gory that it was hard for me to find many fucking things that I could use that didn't have the killer in the picture. Robbie, you got a guess?
No.
It's Victor Crowley. I think it's.
Ah,
I think it's 4. I think it's part 4.
Hatchet, bro. Or oh my god.
It's one of those. Yeah, it's one of the Hatchet movies. Honestly, I kind of forget, but I think it's Victor Crowley. All right, Robbie. This is a gruesome one. I should have fucking gave like a trigger warning at the beginning of this. There's some gnarly images in here. This one is one of the gnarlier.
I can't even see what the fuck is going on.
Just give it a good look. There's something fucked up going on. There's a person with a gun that has just shot themselves in the face, and the brains seem to be flying out of everywhere.
Oh, okay. Fuck.
You guys want a hint?
Yeah.
The killer, she was just pointing the gun at the killer, and the killer just hit her. I think hit her with the door. And she turns around. She's dressed as a nurse, and she turns around and she shoots herself in the fucking face. In a movie that was just released in the last handful of years.
Bro, I do not know.
It's Halloween Kills. Oh, Evan's got it. Evan's got it down there. Good. Evan's crushing it down here with Halloween Kills. You remember that bit where like she's the doctor dressed up as a nurse and her husband is the nurse dressed up as a doctor? they're in the back of the car and they're out there fucking hunting Michael Myers like a bunch of idiots. But yeah, she points the gun at him and he hits her with the door. And she fucking.
I've only
blows
seen the
her
movie
face.
like I think once, maybe twice.
All right, hell yeah, missing link. I think we got 2 left. Who killed these motherfuckers? Robbie, I know you know that image.
Mm. The nail gun or whatever is so specific. Sleepaway Camp 3.
I love the guess. No, Mr. Billups, do you have a guess?
Henry.
Good guess. Good guess. This is a bit of a more comedic take on murder than Henry was. This is from they're in an RV. They're killers.
Oh, this is fucking Bride of Chucky.
Yeah.
God
Bride
damn
of
it.
yeah, Bride of Chucky. All right, a couple left. Oh, this is the last one. This one, you've actually seen this movie, Link. This is maybe the hardest one. What is this from? You guys in the chat, and anybody got this deep cut one down there? I'm pretty confident you've seen it, Link. I actually have another slide that goes with it. If you guys don't get it, that'll give you another clue.
It's like early 2000s?
No.
Okay, I'm off then.
Robbie, venture a guess?
I'd rather wait for another clues.
Okay, another clue. This is the final slide, and another clue.
I hope it's not a movie where when you name it, I'm like, oh fuck! Like a lot of them have been though.
It's a shitty early or I don't know if it's early or not. It's a shitty 80s slasher set in a grocery store.
It's
all about the kills. Some gnarly kills.
Was Sam Raimi?
Sam Raimi was involved in the film. He's in the film. His brother's in the film. No, good guess.
Or something about the Invisible Man, or something about invisible. He's an invisible killer.
You've got the first 2 letters right. Intruder. Yeah, it's done. Scott Spilio. Is that the guy? It's one of Quentin Tarantino's partners and producers that's worked with him on all of his movies. And the Raimi brothers made this low budget grocery store slasher set in a grocery store.
I've never seen The Intruder. Now, fuck, where's my notepad?
Yeah, write that down. It's up Rockin Robbie's. I mean, it's not. There's nothing else.
It's right up there with the Prowler and the Mutilator, isn't it?
Yes, it's one of those exactly. I don't even think they try to hide who the fucking killer is in this thing, though. But all right, so I'm gonna peel off now. Actually, the first thing I'm gonna do is this. All right, fuck it. I'll do it live in the chat. I was thinking about if you go on Instagram right now and comment on this post, blah, blah, blah. I was going to do that, but I won't. I'm just going to do it for you people that are here in the chat because I appreciate you guys. If anyone wants to win a copy of Rosemary's Baby, I'm going to do the same thing where I'm going to find a card that's got a reasonable, difficult-ish question to ask you guys. And just the first one that answers it in the chat, message me, DM me on Instagram at blood.splatter.chatter and give me your address and I will send you Rosemary's Baby. So let me find a decent question. First 2 questions, ridiculous. Who directed Halloween and who directed House of a Thousand Corpses? Come on. We can do better.
These are the easiest questions we've had all night with that one. That was
yeah. Jesus Christ. The next question that isn't the question. It's not the question. In 2007, Rob Zombie directed what remake about a young Michael Myers? Why do they make them so fucking easy? Let me see. Okay. I think this is the one. Get ready, folks. This is the actual question to win Rosemary's Baby. First person to answer wins it. Oh, should I? Mad respect. You're discredited for this one. You can't win them both. So, all right. After dying in the electric chair and making a deal with the devil, Horace Pinker continues his murderous ways in what 1989 film directed by Wes Craven?
What a great movie to talk about.
I used to love this when I was a kid. I have
Yeah,
not
me
seen
too,
it
man.
in 30 years. Does anyone know it? I will repeat the question. After dying in the electric chair and making a deal with the devil, Horace Pinker continues his murderous ways in what 1989 film directed by Wes Craven? There's we're dwindling in the chat. There's only like
Somebody's
6 or
definitely
7
got
in here. Someone, if you got to use the fucking internet, you got to use it.
62 got it.
Oh, I keep on almost missing the first person that got it. I almost 6 Deuce with the shocker, baby. 2 of the
Dude, that's
pink,
one of
1
those
the stink.
movies that, like, between PCP, BSC, and DHS, we've
How have
never
we
done
not?
Shocker.
It's
How we've
crazy.
never done Shocker.
It's a shocker. I hear nothing but negativity about that movie.
Yeah.
Anyway, 6 Deuce, hit me up, brother. Give me your address. You got Rosemary's Baby coming your way. One of the greatest horror films of all time, man. Easily top 5. So all
The
right,
movie
hell
The
yeah.
First Omen wanted to be.
You know what, dude? I kept on me. I almost hit you up and was like, hey, give me a review on The First Omen. I know you did it on Rockin Robbie Live, but I missed it. And I kept meaning to go back and look. Like, what did you think of it? Like, what was your dig rating out of 5?
It's all right. I don't know. I think I gave it like a 2.69 or something. I don't know. It's like around a 3. Like, I mean, it had a lot of things that worked for me, but I felt like it was a little bit draggy and kind of boring at times, right? And I don't like movies where they have a twist, but the twist is so fucking obvious. Like, the whole movie, we're supposed to not think that the main chick is the chick that we're fucking following. You know what I'm saying? Like, the main chick is the mother, right? It just took a minute to get there. There's shit in there that doesn't make sense. But, man, the music, the atmosphere, the tone of that movie, they nailed it, dude. They nailed it. But
I think
then again, I, more so than you, I believe, Verno, put the original Omen up on a pedestal. Right? Like, I really do. But the music is amazing in The First Omen.
Right. Yeah. No, fuck yeah. I think I gave it like a 3.5, but I came home and after I did my review, I like started checking reviews. I just like, I don't know. Like, everybody was like, oh, it's fucking amazing. I think what happens a lot of times when you get these people, these YouTubers that are used to reviewing every new movie that comes out, and it's mostly shit. When something comes out that's pretty good, everybody loses their fucking mind.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like the vibe
It's like
I was
me
getting.
when Marvel comes out with Weapon X-Men. I'm like, well, it didn't suck, so it was really good, you know, or something like that. The same thing just happened to me recently with Abigail. Like, everybody was talking about how fun it was, and it looked fun, but then I watched it, and I'm like, it's got fun parts. It has a lot of potential, but it's kind of over bloated, and they ruined it with the marketing, honestly.
That's fair. Yeah. They kind of gave too much away. And
well, here's the thing. You need us to know that Abigail is a vampire to hook us into the movie. Right. So don't wait 40 minutes in the movie to reveal that.
Hey,
right?
Yeah.
6 Dude says, I have Rosemary's Baby if you want to give it away again.
You give it away to me. 62.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say me. I'll definitely take it. Look at 62.
Hey, 6 Deuce, would you I feel bad. Would you rather have street trash? You could hit me up, 6 Deuce, and we'll work something out if you don't want that. But I'll
Bryan Singer. He was connected to that movie 62. So
there
just
you go.
a little
Bryan
gem
Singer.
right there.
He hasn't raped anyone in at least a decade, Bryan Singer. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's great.
Damn. It wasn't rape, it was just coercion.
Oh, whatever. Hey, it's 2024. It's the same thing. What's the difference between that and a pat on the butt? No,
I don't give a shit. I still like Usual Suspects. There you all go.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah. X2.
What he does in his spare time.
Come on now.
Usual Suspects, X-Men, X2, fucking App Pupil. I get it, man. I get that way. We love Rosemary's Baby. That dude's a fucking rapist too.
That's the like a real. I'm pretty sure he really. Yeah, and she was
that happened.
Fucking young.
He fled the fucking country. He's like P. Diddy. He like fucking hopped on a plane and hopped on out of here, man.
It's crazy.
That dude lived in France for decades to get away from that charge.
I know. I know. It makes me not trust.
And Jack Nicholson knew all about it. So I'm just saying, next time you want to fucking throw some kind of creative under the bus, throw them all under the bus then.
Exactly. Well, I remember it's just like fucking I remember seeing this like award that Roman Polanski got. It was at like the Academy Awards or something. One of those big prestigious things where you have all these Hollywood people sitting there clapping for the guy, and like he never like got canceled in the way that what would happen to someone now. It's one of the good things about cancel culture. Now it can actually affect some people. Did will serve some time, maybe, or maybe won't. Did he do it? Did he not? I don't know. All right, so we're gonna peel. I peeled off, I think, like 24 of these things. We're gonna go through them. I need to write down these names: Robbie, Steph, and Vern. All right, and we're gonna keep score. The winner
gets 62 Lefty Blues as Rosemary's Baby.
Yeah. You want to do that? I don't give a fuck. I'm totally fine with that. And 6 dudes, we'll work something out. Basically, the movies that I'm giving away are movies that I fucking loved and bought the Blu-rays of, and then upgraded to 4K. So I'll look through it. If I have some other options, I'll send you something for
if
sure.
I win, you can send me that possession you've been telling me that you're.
I will send you it whether you win or fucking don't win.
That's a great fucking movie, Possession. Jesus Christ.
So good, I needed 2 of them. There's 4 titties on this stream now. Oh my god.
Fucking take that, Total Recall.
Yeah.
That's the only situation I don't mind being overwhelmed in, you know?
I hope I don't
just
have
saying.
too many of these. You know what? Just because I feel like that might be fucking a lot. I'm going to do this where I'm going to ask you guys, the full card is going to go to each one of you. So that way, in case it comes around, you get this crazy easy one. At least there's a chance you get something more difficult. So let us begin with Mr. Billups, and you guys down in the chat, play along. I'm not going to keep score for you, but play along. All right, Robbie, what hangs above Tina's bed in A Nightmare on Elm Street? Herself would be my fucking answer.
A crucifix.
A crucifix. Well done, my friend. Yeah, duh, yeah. All right. In the 2006 film Silent Hill, what sound signals the transformation of the town into a nightmarish dimension? I've never seen this.
I haven't seen that movie in like since it first came out. A bell or a siren, an alarm,
An air raid siren. I'm gonna give you 2 points begrudgingly.
1.5, 1.69.
That's fair. That's fair.
You changed it
fair.
Before I had the time to even check. You changed it. All right. Jesus fucking Christ. Robbie should have got this one. What type of animal terrorizes Jennifer Connelly in Dario Argento's Phenomena?
God damn, you are right. A cat.
It's a good guess. So if it was a normal filmmaker, it would have been a cat, but unfortunately, it was a monkey. Fucking a chimpanzee with a straight razor is the exact answer that it says. I fucking love that. In the 1979 film Tourist Trap, I pronounced that 2 weird ways. A group of friends are trapped in what establishment? Oh,
a resort.
Think about the place. I think I know the answer.
I haven't seen it, honestly. It's Tourist Trap.
A museum.
I think it was a remake in 2009 with Timothy Olympia.
You know what? Did they remake it? Or I feel like House of Wax is kind of a remake, or maybe it's not, because there actually is a House of Wax.
Yeah, there's the original House of Wax.
Right.
Yeah.
I think like House of the new one combined like Texas Chainsaw Massacre and a few other movies to make that. But anyway, it's a musium. Is it a wax museum in Tourist Trap, or am I tripping?
think it is a wax museum, but
right.
It's been a while.
Right. Okay. So this is for me and you guys in the chat. I'm sorry if I'm neglecting the chat. What room number, also the title of the movie, is a paranormal hotspot in this 2007 film starring John Cusack that I have asked like 3 people if they want to cover, and everyone said no so far, but we'll get there eventually.
I cover it.
You'll cover it. I love this movie. 1408, I think, is one of the better Stephen King adaptations. That's a point for Verno. I'm gonna give myself that point. What was the name of Buffalo Bill's dog in Silence of the Lambs? Oh, I don't fucking know. I don't know. I'm just gonna say I don't know. Does anybody have a guess? We got that's me. He had 1408. 6 Deuce had 1408. But does anybody know the name of Buffalo Bill's dog?
Precious. Oh, Precious.
Oh, I think it is Precious. Precious. Yeah, you fucking nailed it. But you don't get a point. Vincent Price, Robbie, starred in this 1959 ghostly classic and invited 5 people to
The
survive
House
the
on
night.
Haunted Hill.
House on Haunted Hill. Well done. What big cat does Malcolm McDowell's character turn into after mating with a human? With a human
Panther, isn't it?
woman in the
It's a-
1982 film Cat People.
Is it a panther?
Black Panther.
Yeah.
Boom. House of Haunted Hill and Black Panther. All right. So the score right now 4 for Robbie, 1 for me, 0 for Steph. We won't talk about that though. Kate Bosworth, Steph, this is for you. Kate Bosworth and Thomas Jane star in this 2016 supernatural film in which their son's nightmares become reality. I don't fucking know.
I've seen this, but I don't know the title. It's like Vivid.
Was this Mike Flanagan? I recognize the title. It's Before I Wake.
Before I Wake.
I wonder if that's Mike Flanagan. All right, this one's for you as well. What item is the killer famous for wearing in this 1976 film who Rockin Robbie was gifted a Blu-ray from Two Gun Pedro a while back? Alice, Sweet Alice. 1976 film, Alice, Sweet Alice. What does the killer wear? You remember that movie?
Like I said,
You saw it. We reviewed it. It's been a while. I'm pretty sure you were there.
oh, Sweet Alice.
Robbie had a very interesting theory that the priest was her father. I think about it often. You remember that?
Yeah, I do. I've watched that movie a few times since. I like it more and more every time I watch it.
Dude, I know this isn't the most professional thing. I'm gonna grab a beer. Just give me 2 seconds. Think about it.
I gotta do a drink too.
You know what? Let's all pause. Everybody, we'll be right back. We'll be right fucking back, everybody. Lynk, I'm not gonna leave you up there alone. So yeah, we'll be right back. I swear. There we go. Intermission. Yes, that's the first intermission. Evan's got the answer, by the way. We'll just say yellow raincoat and a translucent mask. So none of us got that other than Evan. Well done, my brother.
I thought of it. It's a yellow raincoat.
and a translucent mask. Do you remember that movie? It was like this young girl, and you think she's the killer the whole time, but it's kind of left up to where you don't know, and she's just fucking weird. It's got that big fat guy who's like seems like he's gonna molest her, and there's a priest involved. But it's one of those it's one of those bridges, like early proto slashers. It's like kind of a slasher, but it's kind of not.
Vague memories. Like that's why I know I've seen it, but I cannot. Like I'm sure if I saw a clip, I'd be like, "Oh, okay, now I remember that." But
if you saw the girl wearing her mask, it's like a super like iconic look. Greetings, Allison Troy. I love that you say greetings every time you come in. Greetings. What's up? All right. So this one's for me. This 2000 film is about 2 sisters named Ginger and Bridget who struggle with the idea that one of them is a werewolf. I considered doing this for the summer abroad. It is Ginger Snaps, which is one of the better werewolf movies out there. It's like it's one of the female werewolf movies out there. It's kind of a commonly told story, but from the female perspective. Taking the point. Which film in the Alien series is set in Antarctica? I don't probably know because I don't know these movies well. It's not 1, it's not 2, it's not
20,
3.
It's 20 years this year. It's
20.
It's 20 years this year. It came out 20 years ago this year.
Is it Alien vs Predator? I'm saying Alien vs Predator.
Yes.
I don't feel like taking the point though because you gave
You
me a
shouldn't.
hint, but I'm
No.
taking it anyway. All right. Where are we at? Rockin Robbie, my brother. Six Deuce had it. I love Alice and Troy. I could not fucking agree more. There are only 6 good werewolf movies. That's one of them. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if I've seen 6 of them.
Y'all are totally wrong.
I'm yet to get
there's
there.
like 8.
Okay. Yeah. For as many as there are, it seems to be a tricky one to get right. And when you have Teen Wolf 1 and 2 sitting at the top of the fucking mountain, your subgenre has a problem. But all right, Robbie, what actress played the heroine Helen Lyle in the 1992 film Candyman? I don't fucking know. I wonder if
Some
you do.
blonde-headed fucking white girl. I don't remember her name.
Isn't it? Is it Scully from the fucking X-Files? She always reminded me of her. It is. Anybody have a guess? Anybody know?
I don't know.
Virginia Madsen.
That makes sense now.
I thought it might. What 1971 film features a group of killer rats that are led by a man seeking revenge on those who have wronged him?
Is that Night of the Lupus or Night of Lupus? Night of Lupus.
Night of the Lupus.
Wilson?
You're so fucking close, Link. Do you know this one? It's Willard.
Willard. Ah.
Crispin Glover did the remake. That's the only reason I remember.
Did you say rats? Wait, did you say rats?
I said, what did I say? Killer rats. I thought it was going to be Ben.
For some reason in my head, I thought you said rabbits.
Oh.
God damn it. I'm sorry.
I've been drinking pretty heavily, so maybe.
Me too. Well, me too. Well, not, yeah, but I'm fine.
So. Me too. All right, where are we at? We're on Link. What horror film was Eli Roth's directorial debut?
God damn it.
By the way, hey, am I tripping? Because I'm not the greatest point skipper or point fucking giver. First of all, what was your answer?
Hostel? Is it not?
It's not.
Really?
He did one before it. Cabin
Oh,
Fever.
fuck. No. Yeah. Oh.
Cabin Fever starring Virginia Madsen.
Okay. Ben was the sequel. That's interesting. Ben was a sequel to Willard. That makes sense to have just 2 first name rat movies from that era. But yeah, unfortunately, it was Cabin Fever. But you got one more right here. And also, I don't. Do you have any points? Did I fuck up?
I don't know. I don't think so.
He has a point. He has a point. I know.
He has a point. Okay. So Robbie's got 4, Steph's got 1, and I have 3. Anybody's game. All right, Steph. What was the name of the half fly, half human monstrosity in the remake of The Fly? What did he call it?
The Fly. I'm gonna go with The Fly.
Close.
It's like Brundlefly or something, right?
What is it?
Brundlefly or Brutalfly or something like that? What is it?
Brundlefly. I'll give it to you. You're close enough. If
I don't get the point, it wasn't
accents aside, it was close.
Brumble said
close, very close. Brundle's his last name. That's Jeff Goldblum's last name. All right, this is for me. What 2002 movie sequel directed by Guillermo del Toro features Wesley Snipes as a half man, half vampire daywalker? Guillermo del Toro directed Blade. Wait, hold on. Because there's 2 of them. One of them doesn't exist. I don't fucking know. I didn't know that Guillermo del Toro had anything to do with Blade. I know you guys know this shit. I don't. I guess it was the second one. Did he do Blade 2?
It was the second one. Yeah.
Blade
2 is awesome,
worried,
man.
I was worried. I know it's awesome, but I never knew Del Toro had anything to fucking do with it.
Del Toro did it. Yeah. He was gonna. Yeah, he didn't do 3 because he did Hellboy instead.
3. They did a 3.
They're supposed to.
He did not do 3.
I know. That's a bit, Robbie. That's a pop culture philosopher bit. You're supposed to be aware of those things.
No, I am aware of it. I'm like, he didn't do 3, therefore there wasn't a 3.
Oh, all right. Bob Clark directed both A Christmas Story and this 1974 Christmas slasher, Black Christmas. one of the greatest horror films of all time. And Verno just took the lead. It's 5-4
Two of
to
the
1.
easiest questions of all time.
As
All
we-
right,
No.
motherfucker.
Rockin Robbie, what insects are closely associated with the urban legend of Candyman?
Like Wu-Tang, the killer bees. The bees, man, bees.
Bees, baby.
Like Wicker Man, bees.
What country was the 2005 movie Wolf Creek set in? Rockin Robbie.
Fuck, I ain't never seen that shit. Let me guess.
Australia.
England.
Link's got it. Yeah. Good guess. Though. Good guess. Though. Australia and the bees. All right. Link. A group of scientists band together to save the world from a horde of fruit. In what 1988 movie? I think I know it.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Everybody had Australia on there. Yes, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, dude. I feel like that's one that I saw when I was a kid. I have not revisited.
George Clooney's in the sequel.
Really?
Yeah.
No shit.
All right. In what movie did mispronouncing Klaatu Barada Nikto result in a dead-eyed attack?
Evil Dead? No, the Army of the Dead. Or fuck, I cannot think. Army of Darkness.
You got it. You got it.
Well, you're one up on Steph. I mean, on Stu. You're one up on Stu, Steph.
All right, this one's for me. Damn, maybe I grabbed too many cards. We got about 6 or 7 of these fucking things left. What was the name of the possessed doll in the 2013 movie The Conjuring? That would be Annabelle, right? Annabelle.
What a bunch of fucking muggle
I
questions.
know. I know. In the movie Devil, where were the 5 characters trapped in? Where were the 5 characters trapped in most of the movie? I'm gonna guess hell. I don't fucking know.
Elevator.
Elevator.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. Devil.
It was a elevator.
Waka waka. All right. Yeah. No, that's fucking news to me. All right.
What's
Is it good?
crazy? I ain't never seen that movie.
That's actually
That's
pretty good.
I saw the
Is it?
movie trailer.
It's what I'm not gonna hold you up. When I saw the trailer, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be stupid as shit." You're giving the entire movie away in the trailer, but there's how that plays out is really
Dude,
interesting.
I'm actually excited to see his daughter's new movie, like The Watchers. or
The
whatever.
Watchers, yes.
Yeah, that
Yes.
could be cool. That could be cool.
I dig it. I dig it.
M. Night Shyamalan is who we're talking about.
Okay. I was wondering. What horror television series, Robbie? What horror television series was created by Ryan Murphy, who also created the TV series Glee? What the fuck? I
Hey,
know it. Well, hold on. You're trying to win this thing, Steph. What the fuck you doing?
I don't mind.
The guy who created Glee created a horror television show.
Yeah,
In what year?
2 of them. 2011.
sure. It doesn't say, but I'm gonna believe Steph.
First season came out 2011.
Man, honestly, man, I don't watch a lot of television, so I don't really know it. So I'm just going to guess and say Dexter.
Steph?
American Horror Story.
American
really?
Horror Story.
Huh.
Yeah. It started out good.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. The same people that are still watching The Walking Dead are still raving about American Horror Story. It's the same 3 people that are just fucking in every chat room. All right. This is Steph. God damn. What legendary funny man duo encounters all kinds of classic monsters in their Meet the Monsters movie?
Get the fuck out of here.
Not as
We'll
easy.
get the good ones.
Easy is subjective. That, you know what I mean?
That's easy as shit.
I don't know. It's like fucking 80
Easy to
years
me.
old, bro. I know, but easy is subjective.
Is it like I can't think of their names.
I've never
Yeah,
seen
I-
any of their films. I hear
I love
about
them
them
all.
Do you? I mean, people rave about them. Well, what are they, Robbie?
Abbott and Costello.
Abbott and
Abbott.
Costello.
Oh yeah.
Which they pretty much they did. Like the way I understand it is like they did the Universal Monster era, and then Abbott Costello started spoofing all of them, and it kind of people loved that, but then it kind of ended.
Well,
kinda
yeah,
like
they got 3 in particular, right? Well, they got 4 because they got Meet the Monster, where they meet Boris Karloff. They got Meet Frankenstein, where they meet Dracula, Frankenstein's monster, and the Wolfman. They got Meet the Invisible Man and Meet the Mummy. So
people rave about them. Like people love. A lot of people like
them,
those. I've heard people say like the first Abbott and Costello movie is one of the best. Are they Universal?
Yeah, they're Universal.
Like it's one of the best of all those movies, like Dracula, Frankenstein, all that. People
it's the only time other than Dracula that Bela Lugosi actually played.
Yeah, which is cool. I would like to see it just for that. Okay, Steph, it's a tricky one. Brace yourself. What was Candyman's weapon of choice? I'll give you a hint. It wasn't candy.
Well, I was gonna do a hook. I was gonna hook, right?
Yeah. We are getting very close here.
All right, can we get a recap of the score real quick?
The score, yeah. We have Rockin Robbie has been sitting at 5 points for a while now, unless I'm fucking up and just not giving his points. Totally possible, but I'm pretty sure the score is 5 for Robbie, 6 for me. I know I wanted to have my wife do it, but she doesn't let me. 6 for me, 5 for Robbie, 4 for Steph. As we wind down.
Okay.
So this is for me. What 2018 film features a family who lives in silence while hiding from creatures who hunt by sound?
Christ.
Quietly. I am. In what horror movie did the villain attack high school students through their dreams? Oh my God.
Are you fucking serious?
A Nightmare on Elm Street. Let's just move on.
Jesus Christ. Your next question is going to be like, what movie about a psychotic killer in a hotel?
What liquid substance is known to spew from victims' bodies? What red color substance?
When someone's decapitated, what body part did they lose?
What happens when you... Yeah. All right, Robbie, this one's for you. Whatever you do, don't fall asleep. Name the movie.
What?
Usually they say tagline, and then they'll give you a tagline. I believe this is a tagline, and it's whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
I mean, that sounds like Nightmare on Elm Street.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay, it is. You got it.
I was about to be like, I was so questioning myself. I was like, this is way too fucking easy.
Exactly. All right. Robbie, in the Eli Roth movie, The Green Inferno, which is the only one of his movies that I haven't seen, who abducts a group of student activists after their plane crashes in the Peruvian jungle?
Like a village of fucking people.
I need more detail. Can you be more specific?
The leader,
what do they be classed?
The leader of a group of cannibalistic fucking villagers?
A tribe of cannibals. I needed the word cannibals to move on. The indigenous people.
The whole secret of the movie is they just get them really high so they can sneak out.
Is that really what they do?
Yeah, it's a big tribute to Cannibal Holocaust. No shit, because they have some weed and they have this crazy idea. They just burn the weed and the smoke goes off and the fucking tribe gets all fucking high. So they get distracted. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Dude, but it's got one of the best fucking like eye gouges and human, like eating a human scenes ever, dude.
I hear like gore wise, it's up there for modern dude.
And it's always one of those Scream Factories you can get super cheap because most people don't like it or know about it.
All right.
Village people.
I like how Robbie was like, it was a group of people.
How would you describe these people? I don't know. They were hungry. They were picky eaters. All right, Steph, what brand of doll did Charles Lee Ray possess in the Child's Play movies?
My buddy.
That's so like that's too real.
Close.
It's well, he already said, right? So is he wrong? It's good.
Yeah, no, he's right. Yeah, go ahead. What is
good
it?
guy, right?
Good guy doll.
Good.
Yeah.
The good guy doll.
Oh, I still
All
got
right.
one episode to watch in season 3, and it's badass.
Dude, I like forgot that it's even going. I need to catch up on it. Robbie, fuck, maybe one day we'll do that show we were going to do 6 months ago for the first half of the last season. All right, Steph, in the Japanese thriller Audition, which I still haven't fucking seen. Again, stick around. I'm going to be announcing, as soon as we wrap up here, I'm going to announce the lineup for Summer Abroad with a bunch of fun horror films from around the globe we'll be doing. But, Steph, in the Japanese thriller Audition, what did the main character use to lure her victims? I don't know.
Vagina.
I was going to say pussy. Let's find out.
I mean, that's pretty much it.
A dating service. A dating service. Judges?
Maybe
In the chat,
point,
is that
maybe a point
Yeah, chat.
69 for that.
0.60.
yeah? Is that
Yeah.
acceptable?
Steph now has 4.69. 4.69. All right. So again, I have 8. Robbie has 7. Steph has 4.69. And we go to me. What was Leatherface? Fucking hell. What was Leatherface's weapon of choice?
Oh my god!
It was a chainsaw. It was a chainsaw, I'm pretty sure. All right.
What if it's like? What if it's like fucking like hedge trimmers or some shit? What? That was his weapon of choice. However, he lost them.
He did use a lot of weapons, but that did seem to be his fave. All right, what is the cursed object in the 2009 movie Drag Me to Hell? Why am I tripping? What do they curse? What do they
Ooh,
curse? What is the object that's cursed? She curses
was like-
her.
it was like a clothing item, wasn't it?
Fucking tell me.
No, I'm not.
I don't know. I'll be honest with you. It's not coming to me. So I don't fucking know. Is it the
Like a scarf?
Oh.
Her scarf.
I thought
You
they
guys
cursed
know it?
her.
I thought they cursed her too, but once I read it, I know it. They got
Her
it in
scarf,
chat.
right?
I thought the scarf too, because you see it like floating around. I almost thought
Yeah.
that. Evan's got it right.
a
A
button.
button.
Oh,
60s
button,
got it.
yeah.
Button. Yeah. it's a
She
fucking
snatched
button.
the button off her coat and shit. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Well,
So
answer
I
me
got
this: why ain't 62 and Evan and fucking Allison on a goddamn horror show? Why do
Yeah.
they not have a fucking horror show?
yeah,
They know
right.
more than us scrubs.
All right. So we're at Robbie and we have 2 more. So we got 1 for Robbie, 1 for Steph. Or 2 for Robbie, 2 for Steph. All right. In the 2012 movie, The ABCs of Death, how many stories were included in the film?
26.
That'd be my guess. 26 was a good guess. All right. That's 8 for you, Robbie.
Oh, was that actually it?
That was it. Yeah. You nailed it. Yeah.
What a dumbass question! Like, how many letters are there in the English
And
alphabet?
what letter does the English alphabet start with? All right. What 2018 film unravels cryptic and terrifying secrets about the Graham family ancestry?
2018.
I'm going to look.
What 2018 film unwraps secrets of the Graham family ancestry?
Or
Hereditary.
unravels. Hereditary. Bam. I would not have got that. I would
Yeah.
not have got that. And that's like my favorite fucking movie. But
It was
that
the
a-
year.
That was a vague movie. What, hey,
Hold on, let me read. Like, Button. Was it Button?
But
She's over here trying to destroy. That's Rockin Robbie's Possession Blu-ray you're fucking with.
What's up, Madison?
All right, so Robbie got that. So we are now tied, Robbie, at 9. Steph, you have 4.69. And your question is, what Wes Craven movie was inspired by the true story of a wild Scottish clan who murdered and cannibalized numerous people during the Middle Ages?
I know.
I got more and more confused the longer that question went. What are you doing?
RoboCop.
RoboCop?
I don't know.
No.
I haven't
The hills
seen
have
a lot-
eyes, man.
Yeah, that was a weird, oddly
Oh.
worded question. What did the Middle Ages
Yeah.
have to do with it?
That's where he got the story from.
Oh, good. That was a good one, right? That was well played. Allison had, I mean, Hills Had Eyes is what I was thinking, but then I was really thrown off by the Middle Ages bit. All right.
Yeah.
What franchise, Steph, what franchise has the most sequels Puppet Master or Child's Play?
Puppet Master.
I think it's Puppet Master.
Pretty sure.
All right. Sitting at 5.69. And I think that's, well, we can't fucking end it here because we're tied at 9-9. Rockin Robbie and Verno P. Domingo. You guys are like, who the
We got
fuck
a
is Verno?
tiebreaker.
We got a fucking tiebreaker, dude. All right, we're gonna arm wrestle. Come here. That's some good live
Some
stream
over
right
the
there.
top action over here.
All right. Do you want to do this? Oh no, I don't know if that's gonna work because I'm the one fucking reading the question. I was gonna say I'll read it and the first one to answer, but that would be stupid. I'll just let's go back and forth until one of us gets
Is
one
stumped?
wrong. The first one to get one wrong loses. But if you get the first one wrong, I've got to get one after right to
So
win.
it's like sudden death.
Double elimination.
Yeah. Here we go.
I think that's how you say that.
I got you.
All right, this one's for Mr. Robbie Billups. I forgot the Rockin. This 1963 film features killer carnivorous plants and an unusual meteor shower that blinds most of the population.
63.
1963.
No, never mind. I'm still off.
I'm gonna go Little Shop of Horrors.
Ooh, the original Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah.
That would be
I think that's too early.
the day of the Triffidids. The day of the Triffidids.
Didn't know that. That's probably a Scarpad movie.
I never heard of a Triffidid. All right. So I guess this one's for me. Which franchise has the most sequels, Saw or Children of the Corn? I'm pretty sure this is Puppet Master and Children of the Corn are two of these shitty franchises that have an obscene amount of sequels. So I'm going to guess that it's Children of the Corn.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Children of the Corn, which means we have a champion, a winner, and it's me. I guess that's how the fuck that wins. Do you feel good about it?
I feel like you got the easiest question by far.
I did. Oh, I did. Hey,
that's the luck of the cards.
It is the luck of the cards. But I
No,
feel
that was
good.
fun.
Why don't you give me a chance to keep it alive?
All right, fine. Let's do it. I'm more than happy to
Give me a chance to keep it alive. Come on, bro. My pride is on this.
I'm
wore the
more
shirt
than
and
happy to
everything,
do it. Which franchise has there's a lot of these. Which franchise has the most sequels? The Howling or Rockin' Robbie's favorite, Tremors?
The Howling.
He's kept it alive, people. I saw the answer to the next question. Let's just keep going. All right, so The Exorcist was the first horror movie to be nominated for what in 1974? Best Picture, I'm going to guess. Academy Award. An Academy Award. So I guess I'm wrong. I don't think it got nominated for Best Picture?
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
I think it did.
Robbie, Psycho was the first American film to show what?
A toilet.
Wow. I wouldn't have got that one.
Yeah, I
A
know
toilet.
that.
So I don't even know what exactly we're doing right now. We're just keep going. What was the name of the cat in Pet Sematary? Fuck. I don't know. I haven't seen this in a minute.
Mr.
You know what, Steph?
Bupkis.
Mr.
No.
Bupkis? I don't know.
Magical Mr. Mistopheles.
Do you know it, Robbie?
Is it Salem?
It's Church.
Church.
Okay. Allison Troy had it. All right.
So if I get this, then I win it, right?
Sure. Yes. What holiday-themed movie contained 5 interwoven stories that occur on the same block on the same night?
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat. There you go.
Do you want to steal it?
I don't give a shit. I think we got to wrap it up. We went 2 solid hours.
I think you won. Jesus.
It was good. I mean, let's be honest. I'm honestly curious to watch the replay to just see how many I had that were difficult at all, because I felt like it was insane. It was like insane how easy they were and a little bit comical. But all right, let's get up out of here. I forgot. We got 10 in the chat right now, so stick around because I'm going to show you guys real quickly. This is the plan. This is what we have coming up for Blood Splatter Chatter Summer Abroad. Super excited about this. I was thinking I realized a couple days, I'm like, where the fuck did this idea come from? Like summer, like basically my original plan, I had this idea for a show that this was going to be like a horror university themed show where it was like me going through like levels of learning shit about horror. And one of the ideas was like, oh, summer abroad, we'll do foreign movies in the summer. So I'm like, oh, that's where that came from. But basically, I think we watched When Evil Lurks, and that set me down a path of like, dude, there's so many badass foreign language horror films that I need to like, spread my wings a little bit. So that's where I got this idea. Then the plan is it's not going to be 6 weeks of foreign language films. It's just foreign films. I'm going to mix in English language films in there to not drive away too many people from the show. So, because not everyone's into that, but I really recommend getting into it because these are like some of the best fucking horror movies ever made from around the world. There's no shitty movies on this list. These are all bangers. So it starts. Where do we start? You guys ever heard of this one? We're starting with The Ring. Ringu from Japan. I think it's the biggest.
Nice.
When you think of foreign horror, you think of Ringu. It's kind of the movie that got a lot of people interested in Asian horror specifically, but just looking outside of.
You telling me that out of all the Japanese horror films, this is the one you picked? All right, that's fine.
I thought it was the most influential. Why? Where the fuck would you have went?
I would have started with House or Audition.
You know what's funny is Phable offered up House, and I definitely considered it. But that's the other thing is that I've never seen this.
Ringu is the most influential Japanese film in America for sure.
Right.
This
right.
or Ju-on for sure.
Right. And you did Ju-on last year, so I'm
Yeah.
like, I better not do that one. All right, so we're starting with The Ring, and then
That's
Robbie,
nice.
I don't know if you've ever heard this one that I plan to do next. Suspiria by Dario Argento. So we're going
Bro,
for
I just
Ringu?
got the fucking soundtrack on vinyl, man.
So
If I'm not on that show, fuck you, we're done.
okay, if you want to
There you
be,
go.
then you're on it. I'm not sure. I wasn't sure if you'd want to be on it because you've talked about it so much, but I would love to have you. So that's hell yeah. You heard it here first, folks. Rockin Robbie and the crew.
I swear to God, if you did Horror Abroad and I was not on your Italy night, I was going to fucking just disavow you, man. Like, it's over, man.
No, hell yeah. No, I'm stoked, man. Then, I don't know if you guys have heard of this one, but it's a big deal. There's an American remake that's coming out at the end of the summer. So this is a Danish horror film from 2022, Speak No Evil. I don't know much about it other than that, like, people love it. People rant and rave about the thing. Thematically, they say it's people always compare it to The Invitation, which is one of my favorite movies that got some shit slinging over here on Blood Splatter Chatter. But it's supposed to be great. And I just read today that a lot of it is actually in English. My daughter's destroying books, but they're not comic books, so it's fine. Go ahead. Keep destroying. All right. So then after that, we have this one I'm doing with my buddy that I talked to yesterday, West Talks Movies. He offered this one up. I'd never heard of it. It's a Hong Kong slasher from the 2000s era called Dream Home. So sounds fucking dope to have a Hong Kong slasher on here. Yeah. So I'm excited about that one. Then my man Missing Link came through with The Ritual because, again, we wanted to mix some English language ones. This is one that's been on the back burner for a while. It was either going to be a horror fest thing or The Ritual was going to happen sooner or later. So I'm glad that we're doing it for Summer Abroad. David Bruckner, it's on Netflix, 2017. It's a lot of fun. Really good movie. Then this one also offered up by Steph. Oh, no, she's destroying comic books now. Hold on. Pause.
What is this, a Korean film? Is that what this one is?
I think this is Japanese, if I'm not mistaken. Are they safe?
Yeah, no, they're good. They look good. She had the McFarlane Spider-Man omnibus that she's down there just fucking peeking through.
Dude, that could have changed your life, man.
Yeah, right. So this one, what the fuck is this? This like what the tagline for this is like a very controversial cult classic, and it just looks like very bleak.
I saw this one when I was like in middle school, like 13, through a friend recommendation. Yeah, I'd say it's like kind of like in the vein of like American Psycho, where it's like, for me, I don't really still feel like it's a horror movie, but it's more like a thriller with horror elements. I think that this is in the same vein, but essentially the plot is like this detective's there's this like I guess viral before viral, but kids around Japan are just randomly committing, offing themselves, and so this detective's trying to get down to the bottom of it, discover like who's at the core of this and how deep it goes and stuff. It's different. It's different.
Just if you're just looking at the images to make this thumbnail, I was like, oh, this is gonna be fucking gnarly. Like just
What
a bunch of
country is
kids.
this from, Verno?
Japan.
Okay,
Japan,
so
yep.
two Japan films.
Yeah, yep. To Japan. This is gonna be we're gonna be all like Thursday night reviews with some Sunday live streams featured in. So we're doing like 8 movies in 6 weeks is the plan. Then we got 2 movies left. This was Phable's pick. I've never seen like almost any fucking Guillermo del Toro movies, like any of them. Like these are movies everybody's seen that I have not seen. So we're doing Pan's Labyrinth, beloved film. I have fucking no idea what this movie is about.
Bruh, I just got this on fucking Criterion Blu-ray for my birthday, man.
Hell yeah,
Absolutely.
You're invited if you're feeling frisky. Come and join. And then we got one more.
Dude.
Finishing it off, this will be July 11th when we wrap this bad boy up. So this thing's going to be going from the beginning of June through July, finishing it with the movie we talked about earlier, Martyrs. This is I don't know anything other than it's bleak. There's a person trapped in a basement, but everybody says it's a great film. Like it's not just gratuitous violence. It's bleak. It's hard to watch. One of the hardest movies ever, but a brilliant film is what I'm told. So I'm going in with like my expectations way the fuck up here.
Bro, missed opportunity, man. You should have had Let the Right One In, man.
It's coming, baby. I got a little thing called Fang Fest coming up at one point. So stay tuned for that shit.
Nice.
But plus I plan on doing this maybe every year, maybe every
okay, because I was about to say it's another chance to do Pieces. That's the Spanish film.
Right. Yeah. I mean, well, that's another thing is since starting this, like the idea and picking out films for this, I keep realizing how many foreign horror films I am covering on the channel already that we don't really think of as foreign horror. Like we've done a few of them that Brain Dead, Dead Alive is foreign horror. Talk to Me is foreign horror. Shivers is Canadian. There's a lot, there's a lot going on outside of the country that we don't really think of as foreign horror, but Martyrs is a big one, so I'm stoked about it. New French Extremity 2008, big deal foreign horror film. So this was fucking fantastic. We've ran pretty goddamn long, so let's wrap this bitch up. You guys in the chat, I love the shit out of you. I really appreciate all you being here tonight. Allison Troy, 6 Deuce, Chill Out Man up in this bitch, Inja the Binja, Evan was up in here. Appreciate you, my brother. I was about to say Rogue Collecting instinctively, but as I searched through here, you weren't here tonight, bro. So fuck you.
Fuck Rogue.
No, I'm just joking, brother. I love you. But all right, Robbie, what do you got going on, brother? What do you have happening? What do you have on Monday? I know I have a Crew's Choice movie coming up, but I keep on just waiting for you to drop the thumbnail, and I'm like, no, it's not that one.
Yeah, it's not this week. This week we are doing Joe Corallo's pick. We are, this week or this year. For Crew's Choice, they all have to be Tom Cruise movies. So we're doing Legend, the director's cut.
Nice. The horror film, right?
Yeah, the horror film.
Hell yeah.
They definitely got elements that used to scare the shit out of me when I was a kid, bro. But in particular, we're doing the director's cut, so it's going to be fun.
Perfect. Hell yeah, man. And that's every Monday night, 8 Central Standard Time on Pop Culture Philosophers PCP Movie Night. Supreme Clientele last night was the heat, baby. It was the heat. You guys had a fucking fantastic conversation. And I'm pretty sure is next week. Am I coming on the show and we're talking about X-Men 97? Is that next week?
Yes. So we're gonna usually we like to cover something like, from back in the day, but we're taking a break off of that while we figure out the next move. And we're gonna the main topic is gonna be like 3 to 4 books from this past week, but mainly an overall recap of the beauty that was X-Men 97, the greatness.
Hell yeah, man. But yeah, I loved the shit out of it, like so much. And I have not watched the season finale yet, so I'm looking forward to that. Address a couple things in the chat. First up, I know Pan's Labyrinth isn't English. The goal is to kind of do like every other one, foreign language and English, go back and forth. But yeah, we're gonna end with a couple foreign language horror films. And then Allison Joy, thank you so much. Glad I found y'all in time for this. Some great stuff coming up. I appreciate the shit out of you. And she says She says, "Oh fuck, Martyrs fucked me up for a month." It's like,
Well,
yeah,
I might have to check that one out. Then.
that's what I hear about that movie. Brilliant, hard to watch film. So perfect, man. Supreme Clientele, Wednesday nights, pop culture philosophers. Go check out everything my man Robbie is doing over there. Great stuff. And I didn't mention next week I'm taking the week off. And then I meant to put the fucking thumbnail in there in order to send us abroad, to send us on our way. We're doing the perfect double feature for our last American film for 6 weeks. We're doing Hostel 1 and 2, right? To send us off on our merry way. So it's banger after. This is like Summer Horror Fest. I'm telling you, man, we're not fucking around. And as soon as Summer Abroad's over, I think we're doing Alien. Because the new Aliens movie is coming out. So I'm pretty much lining up this show like I might not do it for years. Because who fucking knows? It's like, will I be doing this in 4 years? I don't know. Let's just fucking do all the bangers right now and let's just see what happens.
I like it.
Robbie, you look like you're doing math over there.
I am doing math. I was like, so you're doing Hostel 1 and 2 in 2 weeks. It's like, fuck, that's the weekly, that's the monthly review.
Yeah.
Shit.
I know.
Dude, I've been begging for an excuse to rewatch Hostel 1 and 2.
Well, talk to me. Maybe we can fucking finagle it. Maybe we can switch it around a little
Maybe
bit.
we can. Maybe we can.
All right. You guys are the best out there. I appreciate everybody in the chat. We're going to get out of here and go check out the rewind and go check out what Nick Comic Culture, Stu, E, and Lost in Comics did over on Talking to Mark Ruffalo. We'll see you next time.